What is good, and welcome to a new YouTube video. We are back with another video this week. I know you guys are all so confused. I'm always saying I'm gonna post so regularly and then I never end up doing it, but I'm actually doing it these days. I'm gonna be showing you some of the best Hypebeast room accessories that you need for your room. If you don't have these in your room, you're just not valid. Nah, I'm just playing. Everyone can decorate their room their own way. Like, you know, I have this little setup right here. There's certain stuff that I use in here and just around my apartment in general. I feel like maybe you guys could potentially take up on or use. Before we jump into this, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, drop a like for your boy. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into the Hypebeast room accessories you need. First thing on this list, you're gonna be like, okay, why are you holding a shoebox? I'm gonna say number one is a shoebox. If you have like cool, like special box sneakers, like the off-white box got the holes in it. I even got this special box right here from Atlanta United. They sent me that out. It's like a wooden box. You can display stuff like that. And the cool part about these is I can pop some pictures up on screen right here. If you realistically really wanted to, you can like hang them on your wall and display your sneakers on top of them. So this is like a free accessory, if that makes sense. Like if you already own the shoe, you definitely own the shoe box unless you bought it without box. But I guarantee you, if you own shoes, some of your shoes came with a box. I used to do that a lot, but I'm a little afraid to do it in this apartment just because I don't want to lose my security deposit. These shoe boxes are definitely strong enough to hold your sneaker with maybe like one nail or a thumbtack. Beware, it does kind of mess your boxes up a little bit. Just realistically, one little hole in the bottom of the box is not going to completely kill the value of your sneaker. Like if you look at this one right here, it's already got a hole in the bottom of the box, and I've never hung this on the wall. So I mean, it just happens to boxes over time if you just naturally like store them. But let's move on to the second item. This next one's kind of an accessory. It's kind of not an accessory, but I'm gonna say sneakers. You're gonna be like, oh, well, I have my sneakers to wear. I'm not trying to display my sneakers all around my room. But maybe you have like your old pair of sneakers like this. This is like my first ever like hype sneaker. Like Nike basketball used to be like huge back in the day when I was in middle school. So I had like all the KD6s. So I still have my original pair from 6th grade. It is actually a 6Y. This is my original 6Y pair from 6th grade. So it's a super cool shoe to like still have. It kind of still shows off that I've been in the sneakers for a minute. This just means a lot to me in general. So I can display stuff like this. And it's just personalized to me. So it doesn't really matter if someone's like, why do you have that KD6 on your wall? Well, it doesn't matter because it's for me. I'm displaying it in my house. And even if you have old shoes, I know a lot of you guys probably aren't like old sneaker collectors because the audience on like YouTube and stuff like that is definitely like towards the younger audience, which is not an issue, you know. You might not have been collecting this long, but the sneaker community is for everybody. It's not just for old people. It's not just for young people. It's a big mix of people, and that's what I think is cool about it. So even if you do collect old sneakers, you can still use them. Like, look, my Yeezy 2s are completely falling apart, and I can't wear them. Like, you can literally see the dust coming out. I don't know if you saw that, but dust coming out of these. Like if you see right here, like they're completely done. Like these are not wearable, as you can tell. So what I actually do with these is I display them right here. I just think it's super cool to have like my nice Yeezy ones up there, and I don't want them up there forever. I'm looking to get them restored, but it's a cool display piece while it is. And this sneaker one also kind of ties into the shoebox thing as well too, because your shoebox and your sneakers can go together to kind of make like a cool display right here. Like this special box, never before seen. I don't think anyone on the internet like really has these. These are only sent to like influencers and stuff, but like the Atlanta United team sent us out this special wooded box, and I just put the Ultra Boost on top, and I just set it up here, and I just think it looks super, super good up there, right there. But yeah, this is like kind of like another free one if you have a lot of sneakers and you can display them like this. This one is kind of my personal favorite. I really love plushies, and they can really be personalized to you. They don't have to be like the Supreme teddy bear or like the Bape ape. They don't have to be like Hypebeast accessories to like really spice your room up. Like for me, I'm really in love with this streetwear brand called Ransom. They made this devil right here. Absolutely love this. I had to pick this up when they dropped it. It's more on the pricey end. Or you can go on like the cheaper end. You can even thrift stuff. Like this one was actually thrifted by my homie. Maybe you're into like sneakers or pillows or something like that. Like they don't have to be plushes. Like Murakami makes some really cool pillows. Like that's considered like a plush. I think the Murakami plushes are really cool. That's a big one. They're definitely really expensive. They're not cheap. Me personally, I want the like super huge one. I don't know what I would even do with it. I don't know where I'd put it in my apartment, but I think they're super cool. You can even display these with your sneakers. You might just put them on the shoebox on the wall. You might put them on your shelf with your shoes. It just kind of like shows people that, hey, I care about this clothing brand, but I also care about sneakers. So definitely look into like pillows or plushes if you want to like make your room look better. I think they can help your room out a lot. This next one's really funny. I actually really recommend books and stuff like that. Maybe you have like a coffee table or just like a little nightstand, or even just a shelf in your room that you want to throw some books on. They can really add a touch. Like this is the really cool Supreme book. It's like a huge lookbook of like over 5 years of stuff in this book. It's a super cool one. It looks good, great on your coffee table. You just set it on its side. It comes with this nice sleeve right here. Super quality book right here, and it looks really cool on your desk. And then the Ultimate Sneaker book. It talks a lot about sneakers. I definitely recommend giving this book like a little like flip through if you haven't looked through one already. Definitely pick this book up. It looks really cool on a coffee stand. There's not much to talk about books, so let's just move on to the next one. One that I recommend a lot that it's really slept on and a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't even think about that to put in my room. Pictures. You can easily go online and find people that will do like reprints and stuff like that for cheap. Like I think I got this one for like 20 bucks, but a lot of people just don't think about it. And it's one of like the most core things you need in a house in general. And if you just put like some decorative ones like this up in your room, it just goes a long way, just makes the vibe so much better. I really recommend like a nice canvas or like a cool poster. Supreme makes some poster, but you don't have to go too crazy with it. You can literally just go to like Walmart and find posters. There's definitely something somewhere, maybe online, maybe in the store, that you can find something that you truly like and actually care about as well too. Maybe you can get some cool sneaker posters. I've seen some really cool sneaker posters online, but yeah, posters, pictures, whatever you want to put on your wall, these will take your room a long way. So one of my favorite meals for breakfast is cereal. And if you guys didn't know, there's a ton of like cereal collabs in like the Hypebeast world. They just did Cause and Kellogg's, I want to say it was. It was like the Halloween cereal. That one was pretty valid. I thought it was pretty cool. I personally didn't pick it up. I'm tired of having like the cereal boxes in my room, but I know this used to be one of my favorite ones. I personally didn't pick those up just because I really don't like that cereal, but the Travis Scott Reese's Puffs were really cool. I remember everybody had those. Everyone and their mom had Travis Scott Reese's Puffs in their room. I still know people who bought like hundreds of boxes to resell, and they don't go for anything, so there was no point in buying them, but everyone went crazy for them. They're super cool. Then they ran it back with Lil Yachty. They did a Lil Yachty one on the Reese's Puffs. And I also know they did like Supreme Wheaties. It doesn't have to be like a Hypebeast thing. Maybe you're into sports more than you're into like sneakers and stuff like that. This guide will definitely still help you with like something like this because you can get like the LeBron James version. But they're super cool. I love them. I think the cereal boxes are super cool, but when I moved out here, I just had to throw the cereal boxes away. They would have got crushed in my car. Wouldn't have made sense. All right, it's starting to get pretty expensive. I will say that right now. So if your budget was kind of those things right there, I really recommend everything I just said before this point. If you can afford those, I would definitely recommend picking those things up, but we're about to get into like the more expensive kind of things. So the next thing I'm gonna say is I personally don't even own these. I used to have a few of them. Bear bricks and cause figures. I really think bear bricks are the greatest things you can put in your room because there's tons of bear bricks. Like I used to have the FaZe Clan bear brick. I really love FaZe Clan. I'm even wearing a FaZe Clan hoodie right now. Bear bricks were really cool. They have like bait bear bricks, Lightning McQueen bear bricks. Like there's bear bricks for anything and everything. No matter what you're into, I guarantee you there's a bear brick for you. Like just look it up. I guarantee you'll find a bear brick online that suits your needs. And those look really cool on like your shelf, your desk, your TV stand. Like they just look really cool. Maybe even in a window seal. Like, they're really universal for where you can put them. I definitely recommend checking out bear bricks. And as for cause figures, they also are a lot more expensive than most of the bear bricks. Some of the bear bricks are super expensive and they're just like so unattainable. But the cause figures and bear bricks are true works of art. So if you don't understand what like art is and why art holds value, definitely look into that before you just think about buying a fake bear brick or a fake cause figure, because that's just not really cool. I wouldn't even do it myself. That's how you know it's not good. I don't wear fakes. I don't do anything like that. But it's just my opinion. If you want to, you do you, but I'm just not recommending you to buy a fake one because this is art at the end of the day. And how would you feel if someone ripped your design and then kind of just sold it for cheaper? That's not really cool. But the figures are super dope. Like look at these figures right here. I definitely recommend picking them up if that's in your price range. I really do like them a lot. The bear bricks as well too, because they're more suited for everyone's needs. Cause figures are more or less just art. But yeah, let's move on to the next item right now. So this next one is actually one I personally own, but I actually bought this accessory used. You're gonna be like, well, a used accessory? What are you buying used that's an accessory? That sounds kind of weird. Well, the off-white wet grass rug, and you don't have to go with the wet grass rug. They got like the receipt rug, they got the keep off rug, and there's just so many other rugs you can go with. I've seen people making like handmade rugs. Like these are super cool right now. They're really popular. You could probably make one yourself if you actually put the time and effort into it. I think those are super cool. A lot of people have been making those recently and selling them, so there's a ton of those on the market to pick up right now. But I personally have the off-white rug. It's definitely one of the coolest things ever. It just spruces up your entire place. Like it just kind of brings the place together. Like this is like the final piece you need to tie the room together. If you guys liked this video, I'm actually ending it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching it. And if you guys like the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell. We are posting 2 times a week from now on. I'm out. Peace. Hope this helped you guys.